Houston, we have a problem.
Give me all you got!
But what I do have are a very particular set of skills.
Give me back my gun! I didn't kill my wife! I don't care!
Hello and welcome to Stand and Watch, the best and only dad movie podcast you're ever going to listen to, because all the other ones are dead. And you know what? Do you know why they're dead?
Because we killed them. We murdered them. We snuck into their homes where they slept, and we diced them up. We chopped them into little pieces, put them in a box, and delivered the box to their loved ones who were sleeping right next to them. So we just left the box on the bed.
I didn't realize you did all of that. I thought you were just going to dump them in the marsh.
No. You leave a box. You leave a box. We didn't leave notes. You need to know what's going on. We don't want them to think that they just left them to go get cigarettes or something.
Oh, well, that explains the investigation.
No investigation. There's no evidence. I left nothing.
There is evidence. You sent their body parts in a box. That's evidence.
A body is not evidence.
Of course it is.
It's the crime. It's not evidence, though. It's not.
It's evidence that there was a crime.
I will die. It's the evidence that there was a crime, but there's no evidence. There's nothing that traces it back to me. It's not like, oh, miniature pieces. This is Nick for sure.
You don't think those notes that you left them that said signed Nick are evidence?
That could be anybody. You know how many people are named Nick? I'm okay.
But you put it next to a selfie.
I'm on a subreddit for Nicks. It's our Nick. And you know how many Nicks are in there? And do you know how many of them look like me?
There's a subreddit for Matts that I'm in. None of them look like me.
Hold on, I'm going to RMAT right now. Hold on, I'm going to join RMAT.
No, you can't. That's against the rules. You can't do. Fine,
you can't stop me.
I'm going to join our Nick.
No.
Yeah, you can't stop me.
Out of there.
That's
Nick.
Our
place.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
That's our place.
You got 5.7K members.
How many Mats? Okay, you got 19K.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh, so special, 19K of
There are enough Mats for a small European nation.
All right, I'm creating a post.
Probably somewhere between France and Germany.
Hello, fellow Mats.
Let's see. What's the top post on our Nick? Nick Cave confirms he too gets mixed up with Nicolas Cage. It's the story of our time, Nicks. That's the best post you guys have.
All right, let me see. Hold on. I'm posting in our Mats real quick.
You cannot do this. I'm gonna see. I'm going to look at your post.
I just fucking did it. Okay. Top of all time in our mat is mine.
You son of a bitch! You actually did it.
Yeah, I told you I'm in there.
I'm gonna respond.
So your top post is someone wrote Matt sucks on a chalkboard. Yeah, real fucking good stuff. Real good stuff here. I'm trying to join this nice community. Can you tell we're recording this episode late? Can you tell it's late?
We record every episode late.
You better not write in our Nick. That is a nice place. A small suburban neighborhood, and you're going in there with your disgusting Canadian fucking... What is this? Okay, all right. Best... Wait, someone's happily married to a Nick. I bet my wife posted that. That's so nice.
Oh my
God. What are the
God.
rules?
What did you say
The
the
rules are
top
don't be
post?
mean.
What did you say the top post of all time is for our Matt?
It was someone wrote Matt sucks on a chalkboard from 6 years ago.
That's not what I'm seeing. That's not what I'm seeing when I put top all time.
That's what I saw.
No, the top post I'm seeing is hello Matts, Nick here. I need to warn you about this dangerous item I discovered today, and it's a picture of like Tide Pods that says anti-mat technology.
Is their username Nickosaurus?
Yeah.
Okay, I saw that one too. And I thought like my computer was bugging out. Okay. That's weird.
Okay,
that's really weird.
I see the Matt sucks one right underneath it.
Okay, that's really weird because I saw that one too, but I thought that was just like a glitch because like that guy's name is Nick. Why is that like a top post?
Yeah, I see. Yeah, that's the top one. What's top Nick? What's the one in top R Nick?
Nick Frost and Simon Pegg had lunch yesterday. The post from 3 years ago.
That's the best you got? A guy had lunch? It's not even a meme.
Nick Frost is a good Nick, and he's on the wheel twice. You show some goddamn respect.
Yeah, you know who else is on the wheel twice? Simon Pegg, who's not a Nick and is the better of those two.
How many Matts have we had on the wheel? You can't think of any. Can't think of any. You've lost. You've already lost.
Okay, well we have
You've
better.
already lost.
We have better. We have Damon and McConaughey.
We've also had Cage. We've had Cage, I think, twice now.
Yeah.
Sure, Con Air sucked, but sure.
yeah, but Con Air is terrible. So that brings it all down.
It's still 2 Nick Cage movies, 2 Nick Frost movies in the near future, 3 if I can get us to watch Shaun of the Dead for somehow, some way.
So is Halloween.
Halloween would be good. Or I want to watch Halloween Kills on Halloween this year. So no Shaun of the Dead on Halloween.
Damn.
Wow, we really got off. We got off track there.
Hi, Steve.
Hi, Steve. Hi, Standees. Welcome to the show. I'm Nick. If you couldn't tell from me defending our Nick.
And I'm Matt, currently posting in our Nick.
Get the fuck out of there.
No, you did it to me. I'm doing it to you.
No, what are you saying? No. Swear to God. I swear to fucking God. I'm gonna report it. You know how much I hate Reddit mods, but I'm gonna fucking report it.
Okay. Posted.
Hello, fellow Nicks. New here. How are we all doing tonight? Original. Real original. Just took mine.
That's right. I
Did you respond in mine?
I did respond to you.
You don't seem like a Matt. You seem like a saboteur.
If these aren't taken down by the time this episode airs, all of you listeners can go and look. These are real posts. We did it.
These are real posts.
We did it.
They will be. When's this episode come out?
July.
It is currently May 23rd. We are heading into Memorial Day weekend. Do you guys have Memorial Day up in old Canada?
No, we don't.
Oh, so you guys just have a crappy little 2-day weekend. Damn.
Well, we had a long weekend last weekend. It was Victoria Day.
What is that for the Queen?
That is for Queen Victoria, but I stated this on Blue Sky. I don't celebrate Queen Victoria because I wasn't alive when she was queen, and if I was, I wouldn't have voted for her. I use my Victoria Day to celebrate my actual queen, Hayley Williams.
She is good. I saw a video of her crip walking to a hip hop version of what's the song that everybody likes? Whatever makes you break, because I gotta wear out Misery Business.
Yes. I think I've seen that video.
She was crip walking to Misery Business.
I think I've seen this video.
I had a crush on her as a young lad. It was her, Chun-Li, not related to the Street Fighter 2 animated movie for any reason. And that Veronica Vaughn, one hot piece of ace. I was hot for teacher. I was hot for Veronica Vaughn. Okay.
You were hot for Sonya Blade.
I didn't like her in Sonya Blade. Sonya Blade.
Speaking of teachers, I would love to go on a date with. We're talking about Kindergarten Cop.
Do you know, Matt? Do you remember your favorite teacher
in school?
Not to take us off the rails any more than we've already been. But do you remember your favorite teacher?
I do.
What grade and why were they your favorite teacher?
My favorite teacher was my high school drama teacher. I had her all 4 years, and she put up with all my bullshit.
Okay. I forgot you were a theater kid.
I was a theater kid. Sometimes I did make life difficult for her, me and my friends, with the bits that we would do in that class, because we knew that in that class we could get away with doing bits.
What do you do? Sing off pitch?
One time we brought in bowl. One time at lunch we bought little plastic bowls and a box of cereal and milk, and we started eating cereal in class. Just for shits and giggles. One time we bought kosher grape juice, kosher grape juice, if you don't know, they put it a lot of times in like a wine bottle or a bottle that looks like a wine bottle. So we did that, and we bought little plastic wine glasses and did like a fake wine tasting in class. We had a whole alcohol week actually. One time we brought we got like root beer bottles that were shaped like beer bottles. We took the labels off. We put them in paper bags. We started drinking them in class. Yeah, no,
poor teacher.
We did bits. She put up with it though. She encouraged. Sometimes she got upset because we were disturbing things, but a lot of times she put up with us.
Jesus Christ. That poor woman. That poor woman not getting paid enough to deal with your bullshit.
No, she was great. Shout out Miss Williamson.
So he's not my favorite, but he's the most memorable. Junior year, we had a new Spanish teacher because the one that we had that was really good left for another school. This guy's name is Mr. Areola. And they must have pulled him in like off the streets or something because this was the most disheveled man I've ever met in my life. Like, and I again, no, not coming from a place of judgment, but like he would have like these pants where like he would sit on a stool that was higher than like our desk, and he had like holes like right at the crotch, so you could see. And he would have these idioms that meant nothing. Like
hang on though. He had holes in the crotch of his pants that you could see, and he was allowed to teach like this?
you could see his thighs. Like you didn't see any sack or anything.
Oh my
But
god.
you were like inches away from seeing this man's sack. And he would have these idioms that meant nothing at all. And like, so like if you were like goofing off, he'd be like, "Hey, you're giving me a snow job. What are you doing?" Or he'd be like, "No, I forget where no tiki, no wash is, but he always said no tiki, no wash."
I like this guy. I wish I had him.
And at one point, when was this? This was 2008, 2009. At one point, we went through a Pokemon phase at our high school where everyone just started bringing their Game Boy Advance SPs, and we would take him into his class because we convinced him that they were Spanish translators. And we would just sit there playing Pokemon during class.
I don't
and he
think this-
thought they were Spanish.
I don't think this man was a licensed educator.
He was gone by the end of the year.
Was he a sub or was he like a permanent teacher until they got rid of him?
I think he was a permanent teacher.
Oh my god. I like this guy.
This was our favorite class because like we knew like we were going to be goofing off. Oh my god, I wasn't like involved in this. But I wasn't involved in this next story, but I was aware of this story. Spanish Club was headed by the most racist guy.
Oh my god. You have a lot of racists and pedos in your stories.
He was the he was the most racist guy, who, by the way, now is a divorce lawyer.
Of course.
Yeah, he's very, very misogynistic. My now wife, I dated her throughout high school, and at one point she had said something to him as we were all like leaving our sports, like heading to our cars. He said something that he didn't like, so he kicked my ass, pushed me to the ground, and said, "Shut your woman up."
Oh no.
And all I did was get up and like, what? Why'd you have to upset him? What are you doing?
Oh no, and she still went out with you?
Yeah, well, we're married now, so
damn.
It's okay because I rear-ended his mom's car one day, and then it was an accident. I rear-ended his mom's car, left a big fucking scratch on it, drove my car all the way to the other side of the lot, and let someone else park behind him. The same guy had one more story about the racist guy. I don't think. Hopefully, I haven't said his name because I don't. He's litigious. I don't. He knows. He knows what he can do to me in the court of law. I have no idea.
He's just a divorce lawyer. What's he gonna do? Divorce you?
No. No, he went around with a petition. It was either sophomore or junior year to end women's suffrage, and he got a handful of girls in our class to sign it because they thought they were ending women's suffering, but it was suffrage.
Oh no.
And it was just like, oh no. It was one of those things where it's like you were a fucking asshole, but also like, god damn it.
Oh. What was the teacher's name? He sounds like a great guy.
Mr. Areola.
Mr. Areola, that's great. I had another teacher in high school. I had a history teacher who would also let us do bits because he was like first of all, this guy, his name was Mr. Sargenson. Everybody called him Sarge. He looked like Woody Harrelson.
Okay, I'm here for it.
He looked like he looked like he looked kind of like a Trailer Park Boys version of Woody Harrelson. You know, like he was like he had the same hair. He you know, little gap tooth. He was a little pudgier. You know, he had a bit of a more gravelly voice. And this was the kind of guy, he'd come into class, and the first thing he would do is just show us like a YouTube video he saw like that night and thought was funny. Like he would just have it up on the screen. Look at this.
Okay, so this was YouTube times because I remember like before YouTube, people would come in with like jib jabs or like
Yeah,
E-bombs world, whatever
this
the
was
fuck they
YouTube.
could
So
find.
like you'd walk into class and you just see the stupidest video just playing on YouTube that had nothing to do with anything. He just thought it was funny. He saw it. And you know, one time, like this was the kind of guy, like he was known in the schools, like he was kind of a goof off. Like one time a kid was wearing a hat and he wouldn't take it off. He's like, you can't wear hats in class. Like, I'm not gonna take it off. And so Mr. Sargentson walked across the desks and kicked it off the kid's head.
Wait, he kicked like high kick, like hey.
Like a punt kick, because it was a flat bill cap, right? So he just kicked it from the tip of the cap off the kid's head. Like didn't kick the kid in the head, just kicked the hat off. Like
Are you
with
guys are
like
you
with
guys
his
wearing
foot.
flat bills up there? I wasn't aware flat bills made it up to Canada. Like, are you guys wearing maple leaf flat bills?
Well, they were back then. I don't know if they still are. I was never a fan.
Okay.
I'm a
Okay.
I'm a classic ball cap guy, but
I've got a big ass head, so I don't really wear hats.
yeah, if I anyway, so he was that kind of guy, and he would let us get away with bit. Like one time, like we had a project where we had to like do like some sort of presentation on like a famous historical figure that we would like. I don't remember how we drew it, but we got Marie Curie, and we thought, you know, what would be fun instead of doing like a boring presentation, let's do a puppet show. So we did a Marie Curie puppet show with like we made little like puppets with like popsicle sticks and like felt and whatever, and we had and like one of the like we had a scene of her being born, like we had a puppet show birth,
God.
and
And
when
he
we
was cool with that?
when like we had a puppet show birth and we played knocking on heaven's door in the background, and yeah, we played the Bob Dylan version of knocking on heaven's door in the background of that, and then when she died, we had puppet show death, and then we played the Guns N' Roses version of knocking on heaven's door.
Everybody loves a callback.
Yeah. Anyway, the class fucking hated it. Somebody in the class actually complained to him about our puppet show, but he loved it. He loved
It
it.
was the one.
He spoke.
It was
We he spoke to us about it like afterwards, after the class was done, right? And like the semester was over. And we were talking with him and he was like, yeah, remember your puppet show? And we're like, yeah, everybody hated it. And he's like, I freaking loved it, man. Somebody complained to me about it. One of the girls in the class, she said she was offended by it. It was great.
it was one of those A students. Don't worry about her.
Yeah, he was that kind of guy.
She'll be your boss one day. Don't worry about it. I go back to like Mr. Yurik. Coach Yurik actually was my O-line coach, and he was also my yearbook teacher. And I remember joining his yearbook class late, and he gave me a few pages to work on. And I look back at this yearbook every once in a while, and I look at my pages, and I'm like, man, these are dog shit compared to some of these other pages. I had the best.
Fun fact about yearbooks. I am not in two of mine despite taking the pictures for them. They just left me out. They left me out of the grade. I'm not in my grade 10 yearbook and I'm not in my grade 12 yearbook. I took the pictures. I'm not in the yearbook.
The year 12 one is the one everybody wants to be in.
I'm not in it. I took the picture. I took the grad photo. I'm not in it.
You gotta buy it and then like just paste yourself in somewhere.
I don't know why I'm not in the grade 10 one. I have a theory that the kid who ran the yearbook committee in grade 12 just didn't like me, so he didn't put me in it.
He's like, fuck him. Fuck this Matt guy.
Yeah. He was one of those A students.
I mean, if the Matt subreddit is any indicator, you guys probably met your Matt threshold and we're like, we gotta get rid of one.
There were no Matts at my school.
You were the only Matt?
I was the only Matt in my grade, at least. There might have been other ones, but yeah, I'm not in the yearbook, and for those 2 years. But I think he was one of those A students, and like I had known him throughout elementary school, and he was kind of like the try hard kid, and I was just like
You didn't say he was a little bitch.
He was a bit of a little bitch. He was like the try-hard kid. He was always trying to put on like professional business like PowerPoint presentations or whatever. And I was like the one who was like using PowerPoint presentations to do bits. And so everybody liked my presentations and shit because I was doing bits and like I was the funny kid. So I think he didn't like me. So
you were the guy doing Prezi and having it just like bounce back and forth like what?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
making the whoa noise as it's doing it.
I remember in elementary school, there was one presentation, and I remember this very well because it's the only time this happened to me. There was one, like, presentation we were doing on historical figures, and he puts on this business-like presentation, he's doing it like it's a TED Talk, and I had mine full of bits and like, ridiculously over the top animations, and I put in the Superman theme song in the background of the whole thing. And people were when after everybody had gone and everybody's presentation was over, the whole class was like, "Can Matt do his again?"
That's how you know it's good.
Yeah. So I think he didn't like me. I think he just held a grudge throughout all of elementary school up to high school. He was the head of the yearbook committee. Was like, you know what? Fuck this guy. He's not going in.
Your yearbook sucks though, because it's just the most boring class. Like I love Photoshop now, and I learned it through that yearbook class. But when you're just doing it for like when you're making pages of people you don't give a shit about, like I had 5 pages, and my mission, and Yurik didn't know this, but I think he secretly knew it. I was trying to find a way to put myself on each of these pages. 'Cause I learned how to do PNGs, so I was like, I had myself cut out, and I was like, oh, how do I fit myself onto this club page of this club that I'm not in?
Oh, that's funny.
And he discovered he found out, and then I was on another page, the best friend page. So it was me and a friend who don't talk anymore, and we gave him our stories, which he was like, these are inappropriate. Like mine was about like how we stole each other's cars, but we didn't know. Like I stole his car, and he didn't know I stole it, but then he discovered, and then he ended up stealing mine. And he's like, I can't put these stories in here. Like we will get in trouble if we run these stories. And I forget what Andrews was, but so he's like, he didn't give us time to submit new stories, so he submitted stories for us. And the story he submitted for me, and I think he was fucking with me because he knew I was fucking around in the class. Was my favorite memories are with Andrew when he came over and we would watch HBO. We really love staying up late because that's when the good stuff comes on, the porn.
Oh God. Yeah. It's been 23 minutes. We haven't talked about this movie.
One last high school fact, and then we'll move on to Kindergarten Cop. This was fun. This is fun.
Yeah.
We should have more of these offbeat, off the beaten path.
Where
like
where we just reminisce about how we both peaked in high school.
Yeah. No, I hate fucking high school.
Oh yeah,
But
high school was the worst.
I say that, and I'm getting ready to tell you like the one shining achievement. I was homecoming king my senior year. Hey.
Really?
Yeah.
I was screwed out of best dressed at my prom.
Oh no. Were you dressed like Dumb and Dumber?
No, every guy at my prom was wearing just a black suit, right? And
Yeah.
I come in wearing like a nice blue fucking tuxedo with like black collar.
Ooh.
Right? Like a nice thing. It was like, and and Ryan Gosling had worn a similar tuxedo to like one of his like things like that year. And everybody's, yeah, wow, man, you're like everybody's complimenting my tuxedo. Like, you're the best dressed here, right? Fucking lost because obviously I was not a popular kid in high school. So they just voted for the guy that they liked the best, who would be funniest or whatever. And he's wearing the same fucking black suit as everybody else.
And that's when you learn that life is not fair. The guy that you don't want to win is going to win. I'm sorry. If I were there, I would have voted for you. I would have told you I voted for you, but then voted for the cool kid.
Yeah, it was like my one thing. I was not cool in high school, but if I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna show up and be the best dressed.
See, I wasn't cool in high school either, but I played football, and I was dating like a girl who was well known in the town. So that's how I got homecoming king, because I won it by proxy. Otherwise, I was just a fucking dweeb, dude.
Yeah, no, I went to prom with a pretty popular girl, but like, not enough people, but they voted for the guy they thought. I don't know. I was
Are
screwed.
you still in contact with this popular girl from prom?
I mean, no, because we dated for a few years and then she dumped me for a bisexual French Canadian.
Oh,
Yeah, I've lived a life. Yeah.
hot. Is
Yeah.
is she married to the bisexual French Canadian?
No fucking idea.
What? You've got no contact? I need to know. Is she
No,
happily? How many kids?
I don't know.
I need to know.
I don't know. She dumped me after she made me because she went to a different university. I had to like visit her to take a train. She was like 6 hours away. That's when she decided to dump me. Not before. So I wouldn't buy a train ticket and go 6 hours and spend a terrible weekend.
Oh, I've had a few friends that have had I went to visit and I got dumped on the visit.
Yeah.
That's rough. Did you consider becoming bisexual French Canadian to win her back?
No, but I wrote a lot of scripts in film school where a French Canadian was humiliated as a gag.
You wrote the scene from Old School where the ex-boyfriend drives the car over on top of the dean who's fishing on the river below.
My
But it's
final
all French
my
Canadians.
my final assignment for my 3rd year screenwriting course was to do like a feature treatment or whatever. And I had a gag in there. It was like a zombie high school movie, and I had a gag in there where like they're going through the place and they run into like the French exchange student who I named after this guy. And like he's doing really well against the zombies, and they're like, "Oh my god, look at him go!" And then he turns around and sees them and waves, and runs towards them to like join up, and then he trips and falls and lands on his own weapon and impales himself, and then gets devoured.
I'm reading The Walking Dead right now, so anything that's not a zombie thing that is really a bummer is just good laugh for me.
Yeah,
right
yeah.
now.
So I had that as a big gag, and like one of the biggest notes I got from my teacher was, "This seems kind of superfluous." And I was like, you know what? No, that's no matter what happens with this, that's staying in.
I'm keeping it.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't care
the
what
one
big
thing
words you use.
I'm keeping. I must have this gag.
Would you get coffee with her if she called you right now?
Maybe.
All right. There's a chance.
Yeah.
They could get back together.
We should talk
Be a
about
stepdad.
we should. It's been half an hour. People are like, where the fuck is Kindergarten Cop?
Give them a timestamp, but give them a timestamp into the wrong part.
Oh, where the fuck? We don't want to hear about your life stories. We want Kindergarten Cop.
I just thought it'd always be fun to fuck with the timestamps. Just fucking completely disregard their time. They're taking the time to click on the episode and listen. And you're like, the discussion starts at 10 minutes, and then they start listening, and it's us arguing over our subreddits.
Should I put in a note at the beginning? If you want to hear Kindergarten Cop, please skip to 45 minutes. If you want to hear bits and life stories, continue on.
Maybe. I think that because I listen to some podcasts where I'll hop on the subreddit and people are like, I really didn't care that their mom died. They could have got to the topic of the day way quicker.
Oh, Nick, please introduce the movie.
Kindergarten Cop is a 1990 American action comedy film directed by Ivan Reitman and distributed by Universal Pictures. Arnold Schwarzenegger stars as John Kimball, a tough Los Angeles police detective working undercover as a kindergarten teacher to locate the wife and child of drug dealer Colin Crisp, Richard Tyson, who are living under assumed identities. Pamela Reed, Penelope Ann Miller, and Linda Hunt co-star. The original music score was composed by Randy Edelman. The film marked the second collaboration of Reitman and Schwarzenegger, succeeding twins. We got to get twins on the wheel, by the way. The film was released in North America on December 21st, 1990, and grossed $202 million worldwide. Critical reception was mixed, though. Schwarzenegger earned praise for his comedic abilities and his willingness to subvert the action hero image that had defined his career. Let's get back to the life discussion.
Yeah,
no, let's get into our Letterboxd review.
So, Nick, when was the first time you were dumped?
Senior year of high school. Actually, no, 8th grade.
Interesting.
Real
I don't
quick,
care. Okay.
No, I took this girl to the movie. She brought a friend. I had to pay for the friend to go see the movie as well.
Oh, that's terrible.
She broke up with me when she heard that I was making fun of her mustache with a friend. That's the story.
Sorry.
That's the story.
That's much funnier than mine. Mine's kind of just sad.
We'll save it for after the sandwich. We'll get to it after the sandwich.
It's a good gag, though. Everybody, you got to admit, everybody who listened, that's a good gag. Okay, producers who are listening, I have a draft. I have a first draft of this script. If you want it, you know that's a good gag. Would play incredibly well in a theater.
Where is my review? I'm looking for my review.
I'm looking for my screenshot. Okay. Oh, here we go.
All right. So So I have and I don't approve this one. I actually put this review on here to call this man out. This is Greg's 1999, who's a patron on Letterboxd, who gave the movie 2.5-star review. Keeping this run of mediocre to bad films going, the jokes were hit and miss, and the story was so predictable. It's hit or miss, dipshit. It's hit or miss. You fucking moron.
Did he say hit and miss?
Said hit and miss. I read that and it bugged the piss out of me. So it's not dad approved. Actually,
it's dad disapproved.
Dad disapproval, and I'm saying get it right, dipshit.
There you go. Mission Impossible comes out this weekend as we're recording this. It's dad disavowed.
Love it. What do you got from the Letterboxd?
I have a review here from Jonathan J., who is a patron, who gave this movie 4 stars and a heart and wrote, "No one raised any concerns when a large European had the kids marching around military style after turning kindergarten into police school."
That whistle was a bit loud. That would have disturbed the other classes. For real, those doors aren't thick. Those doors are not thick. You want to get right into our sandwich, our positive, negative, positive?
Yeah, we've wasted enough of the listeners' time.
We're sorry.
We're sorry.
We're sorry.
Again. We're sorry. We'll definitely do it again. That was fun.
I'm so sorry. I was doing the South Park bit, the cable. This movie is at its best when it's in the school and it's just Arnold being overwhelmed by the kids or something going on in the school. And the kids are really good actors in this. Like there wasn't any kid that I was like, man, that kid kind of sucks.
Yeah. Well, I think it's good that the kids don't have that much to do. Like
No.
they throw them like a bit here or there and then they're gone. So there's not enough time for any of the kids to even be bad.
Their bits are so good. There's the penis vagina kid.
That kid's great.
There's the kid obsessed with death.
Yeah, that kid's great. There's I don't know if this is true because I can't remember where I saw it, but the scene where he's doing "Who's your daddy" and what does he do, and they're all saying what their dads do, that was like that wasn't scripted. They just told the kids, just tell us what your dad does.
Yeah, and it's a very awkward. It's so awkward because they're saying outright what they do, and
some of those answers are some of those answers as a comedy writer, I would love to have been able to make up.
They're just saying the truth, and they don't know that like what they're saying is inappropriate. And there's this purity to it because there's like, my mom and dad don't live together anymore. You're like, oh no.
Yeah, what is like one kid says that my dad like screws around or something like my mom says that my dad's
a screw up or something,
or like a woman. Yeah, I'm gonna Google.
I was gonna see if they have these listed out on IMDb.
Yeah,
I don't think they do.
I would love to just read these out because some of them are hilarious.
Oh, my dad's a gynecologist. He looks at vaginas all day.
Yeah, I love that kid. That kid's obsessed with penises and vaginas.
You just know his dad apparently brings his work home. This vagina. Do you think gynecologists complain about work?
Oh, I had such a tough day today. I just need to relax. Oh, what a horrible day this was.
I just need to take a 80-minute shower. I need to take an hour and 20 minutes worth of shower. Like I need to get this stank off of me. I'm
trying to find these.
They have to complain about work.
Everybody complains about work.
And IMDb let me down here with the kids.
I'm just gonna watch this scene.
Just watch the scene.
I'm gonna watch it. Should I just put this in the episode?
Put this in the episode so they can hear it.
Okay. Here, let me get the
make
time.
Make a little mark. Be like at the 48-minute mark.
Can I put a mark in Audacity? Is that a feature so I know where?
Not 100% sure on that.
I'm just gonna. Can I remember 37 minutes in?
You made it sound like we bullshitted for so long. It's just been 38 minutes. They'll be fine. They'll be fine. They're still here. If they're still here, they'll be fine.
All right. I'm just gonna watch this, and I'm gonna put the audio in to the episode, and then we'll just reminisce.
You tell me, who is your daddy, and what does he do? Get it? Okay, we start right here. You.
My dad repairs red cars driven by women who are pinheads. My dad doesn't do anything since the crash. My dad gives money to people that doesn't have money. And then people use that money. And then they give other money back, and they give the same amount of money back to my dad. My dad doesn't live with us anymore. He lives in New York and drives a taxi. My mom hopes he's gonna die real soon. My dad watches TV all day long. My dad works on computers, and he's the boss of his company. And he has a mustache and a beard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He doesn't have that much hair, and his head is so big that he can't wear any hats. My dad's divorced. My mom's divorced. My dad is a psychologist, and he helps people that are hurt or lost their feelings, and that's it. Our mom says that our dad is a real sex machine.
Good.
I don't know what my dad does. I haven't seen him in a long time. He lives in France. My dad is a gynecologist, and he looks at vaginas all day long.
Who is that? That is somebody.
He was in Full House.
Was that the Full House kid?
He was in he was one of their classmates in Full House, one of the Olsen
Miko
twins.
Hughes.
I'm pretty sure it was Full House.
Yeah, Pet Cemetery, Kindergarten. He was in Pet Cemetery. Jack the Bear, Cops and Robertsons, Apollo 13. He was in New Nightmare. He was the kid in New Nightmare.
Was he
Babysitter Julie.
Was he in Full House though, or am I thinking of a different kid?
TV. When was Full House? The 80s?
80s, 90s.
I'm not saying he was in Melrose Place. He was also in The Nanny. Yeah, Full House, 1995. There
we
it is.
go.
Only for 13 episodes though.
Yeah, he was in there.
He's actually good.
Yeah, that kid's an actor.
He was in Tropic Thunder.
Was he?
Yeah, he was in Clock Stoppers.
Well, he was probably an adult in Tropic Thunder. Fuck.
Yeah, he was a uncredited radio DJ. What else was he in? Life with Louie? Was that a Louie Anderson? No, he was in Veronica Mars. Okay, so he's just kind of a marathon man. He's been doing it. He was in Hey Arnold for a little bit too. Who was he in Hey Arnold? Alan Redman. I have no idea who that is.
Anyway, yeah, the kids. I like the one little girl when he's like, "We're police officers." And like, "I'm not a police officer. I'm a princess."
I'm a princess.
And he yells at her, and he says something else, and she's like, "I'm not a police officer. I'm a princess."
I'm a princess. I'm not me. I'm a princess. The kids that the girl that's like, my dad gives people money. Is he a banker? He's a banker, right?
Presumably, or a loans guy.
Loans guy. Dad is a sex machine. The twins. I think I've seen the twins in something else too. I'm not gonna do it again, but pretty sure I've seen those twins in something else.
The Shining.
No, this was after The Shining. Hey, do you know who else was? By the way, do you know who else was approached for the role of Kimball?
Who?
Bill Murray and Patrick Swayze.
It only works with Schwarzenegger.
Danny DeVito is also considered for the role.
It only works with Schwarzenegger. Can I just say?
Ivan Reitman nixed the idea as he felt DeVito's height would make him seem less believable as Kimball. The kids would be picking him up.
Yeah. Can I just say this might be my favorite Schwarzenegger?
This is good. Like, I like how rough and gruffy he looks at the beginning of the movie.
The beginning looks like a different movie. Like, everything is grimy and, like, I don't know what city it is. I don't remember if they say. Is it LA?
They're in LA. Yeah, because you see it on a billboard at one point.
It's gritty and grimy, and like it looks filthy and crime infested. Like it looks like a completely different movie. Like it looks like your standard 80s Schwarzenegger movie. Like they could have filmed RoboCop wherever they filmed that opening section.
I mean, a lot of my issues are with the beginning of the movie, but I do like how disgusting he just looks disgusting.
He looks disgusting. The city looks disgusting. He's shooting. He's shooting shotguns everywhere.
If he's LAPD, why does what's his? Why is he in Astoria? He has no power there. What the hell?
They send him there. They send him there undercover. They
Okay.
got to get the
All right,
key
hey,
witness. They got to get the key
we're s-
witness.
We're sending you hundreds of miles away. It's not under your jurisdiction, but you'll just be a teacher.
Yeah, this is more. I think there's lots of cases to be made for other Schwarzenegger movies. I know we talked about Predator, perfect movie. Commando might be the best 80s action movie, just like as an 80s action movie.
I think this is his best comedy. I know there are people who like Jingle All the Way. I can't stand it.
You can't stand Jingle All the Way. I fucking love Jingle All the Way.
I think I'm just over holiday movies unless it's a Vince Vaughn movie at this point.
No, Jingle All the Way is better than Vince Vaughn holiday movies. I like Vince Vaughn, but I hate to say it, his holiday movies, not great.
He tried so bad to have his elf, and it never happened for him. I'm sorry,
He
Vince.
tried and he failed. Arnold succeeded. I think look, I would rather watch this than a lot of like if you just tell me like here, you're gonna watch a Schwarzenegger movie today, it's probably gonna be Kindergarten Cop.
And you know who I forgot? You know who I forgot was like a gem in this was Pamela Reed as Phoebe.
She's so good.
Great.
She's great.
She's amazing. She's always eating. Like it's hilarious. This character is always hungry, always eating, but then she gets sick, and that drives the plot of the movie. And then you find out later on that she's engaged to a chef.
Yeah.
And it's like, of course she fucking is. She just has all these great character moments.
And she's really believable as like someone who can talk down to Arnold and like be like an equal to him.
Yeah, she doesn't feel like she's overbearing though. She feels like I don't know. I love that she's credited as LAPD detective Phoebe O'Hara. She just feels like she could, like if she had not gotten sick, I would have enjoyed the movie with her as the kindergarten teacher as well.
Yeah. She's a really great foil for him. And not even a foil. She's a good partner for him.
He's a good partner, and again, he's never had a partner. I don't think she's ever had a partner at that point in the movie. And she's just funny. She's fucking hilarious. She puts on that accent when they go to dinner with Joyce. Pretends to be his sister.
Pretends to be his Austrian sister.
I love that at the beginning of the movie when they meet. I'm from Austria. Like they just immediately. I'm from like. I love that all these movies felt like they needed to explain the accent.
This might be the only one that does.
There was this one. Oh, I mean, Sudden Death, which I forget if we admit that we watched Sudden Death yet or not.
Yeah,
where it's in our pod.
That's
timeline.
that will have come out because that's for the Stanley Cup Finals.
That's right. But yeah, the Sudden Death. He's French, Canadian
hockey player. But like of the Arnold movies, I think this is the only one that tries to explain it because like in his other ones, he's just presented as just a guy, just an American guy.
We need to go through all his filmography and see which ones meant. Does Terminator do it? He's like they programmed me with through an Austrian dictionaries. I don't know.
You know what? I would not. I wouldn't mind going through. I love Arnold. Arnold. I've said this during other Arnold movies we've done. I put Arnold in the same category as someone like Denzel Washington. Not in acting ability, but just in if he's in the movie, I'm gonna have a good time.
And he just seems like a good human being, aside from cheating on his wife or whatever the fuck.
Who among us?
Not I. What else?
I
trying to think. I'm going.
Really love, and I can't believe I forgot her name. I love the other teacher that he hooks up with.
Oh, that is Penelope Ann Miller.
Yeah, what's her name in the movie?
Well, her fake name that she's
Is it Joyce?
using, it's Joyce
Okay.
Calamari. Terrible name. Her real name is Rachel Myatt Crisp.
I like her. I like her a lot.
Does he call her Rachel after? I don't remember if he. Because I would still call her Joyce. I'd be like, well, what do you want me to call you, baby?
I know after the carnival and he runs into her house, he's yelling Joyce.
Okay, so he's still calling her Joyce.
I like her, man. I was crushing on her during this movie.
I don't know. I still think that Veronica Vaughn is one hot piece of ace. But yeah, she's to die for. And she was just in Reagan. She was Nancy Reagan.
Oh no.
Hey, you know what? I take everything back.
I take it back. Okay, no, I'm crushing on her character. I'm crushing on Joyce.
Oh wait, wasn't Nancy Reagan kind of back in the day kind of
Yeah, yeah. I guess I'm more
smoking?
upset that she was in that movie.
No, what are you doing, Penelope? Come on,
I
you didn't have
s-
to play Nancy.
I like her. I remember back in the day when you could be in a movie without veneers.
Now they're everywhere. Ah, what was it? What was I watching where the veneers were very bad? Someone yeah, what was the show? Uh, what's the new Game of Thrones? I'm blanking on the name. House of Dragons.
Yeah.
Someone had very obvious veneers in that
Oh
that were so
no.
distracting because they're a pirate. They're a pirate, and you're like,
Oh
yeah,
God.
but your teeth are fucking amazing though.
Yeah. No. This movie's got some great normal human teeth.
We gotta get. I've been telling
Arnold's got his big teeth with his little gap.
I've been telling a friend who works in the business. I've been telling him we gotta get more poor people on the screen. We need more pores. More pores on screen, please. I also really like uh some of the side stories. So you got
Yeah.
Ryan, the little boy Ryan getting beaten at home by his dad.
Is it Ryan or
Arnold
Zach?
oh, it's Zach. It's Zach. I don't know where I got Ryan. Uh Arnold beats that guy up
I
in the
love
parking
that.
lot.
I love
And
that.
it's such a good scene.
It's
I
so
got
good.
really sad when Zach comes in and he's like walking funny, or he's got the bruise on his back, and Arnold sees it. Like I got really upset. I was like, man, that's
So
fucked
did
up.
I.
Like
I was very happy when he beat that guy up.
I was so happy. And then
I like yeah,
who was
I
that? Linda
Linda
Hunt calls him
Linda
in the how did it feel to punch that son of a bitch?
yeah, and you think he's gonna get in trouble, and she's like, "How'd it feel to punch that?" And then he leaves, and she does like a little fake punch in the air, right? And she's like, she does a little punch in the air, like mimicking it, and then she smiles to herself, like she's so proud.
I loved that moment. Like, and you know what? That moment would have been no if this movie were made today, it'd be on Netflix, and exec would have been like, you know what? Can we take the child beater out? Leave the child beating, but let's not have his dad get his comeuppance, okay?
That's
That
pretty.
that's
Yeah,
that it would have been complete. It just would have been completely cut. But it's a nice little moment, and I do like how he's trying to whittle it down, and you got the okay, well, it can't be him because his dad's here and he's beating him. I forget how he eliminated the other dad, who was married to what was the lady's name? Like, was that Joshua's mom, Heidi Swedberg? Heidi Swedberg, maybe. I'm
oh,
blanking on people.
the one who played
Um,
Susan in Seinfeld?
yes,
Yes.
I was blanking so bad. Was she also in ER? I
Was
think
she?
so. I'm blanking on so much of it, but I did like how they whittled that down, and trying to think if there's anything else I missed. What are your negatives? We can get back to the positives.
I think a lot of the middle of the movie, and I like it. I like this movie a lot. I like him with the kids becoming a teacher. I do think I do think at a point in the middle, it it does kind of lose its way in that he stops actively investigating, and he's just being a like because he shows up and he's like, "Who's your daddy? What does he do?" And you're like, "Okay, he's
Mm.
finding ways to be a teacher and try to figure out who he's looking for." And then there's I don't know how long of a stretch it is, but there's at least it feels like there's a 15, 20-minute stretch where it's just him being a teacher, which is great. I love it. I love him, learning to be a teacher and enjoying it and being really good at it. But it's kind of like, well, are you forgetting why you're there?
It feels like there's a character missing from this movie, and I mean that from the standpoint of there's nothing that connects Crisp to. So like Danny at the beginning finds out that Joyce and Dominic are up there in what is the town called? Australia.
Astoria. Nice town,
Astoria.
but nice town, by the way.
Nice sleepy town. I hope to move there one day.
Yeah.
To escape my monstrous wife, who is a monstrous arms dealer. No, but it feels like there's a character missing because like how Danny figured it out, I was very confused by that. But it feels like there should have been someone who betrayed Joyce at the school, who was like maybe aware of the money and wanted to get it and knew that like the husband she was hiding from could help her get the money. Like it felt like it was missing that character that connected them. And that would have also driven Schwarzenegger's investigation. Be like, that's how they found out. It was like, I don't know, like a list or something, or like,
I don't know if it's
you know what I mean?
I don't know if it's a character or a moment, but something's missing there where they start off where he's teaching and also investigating at the same time. And then he just becomes a teacher. And then they remember, oh, right, he's got to also figure this out.
Yeah, yeah, and I just think having an extra character there, I think that would be something that adds to it because it gives you something to connect the beginning of the movie with that middle portion,
Yeah.
and gives something extra for him to investigate, like how what what gave Danny that information, how did he find it out, why, yeah, like how did we get to here? Because how is he finding out about a teacher all the way up in Oregon
Yeah.
when they're down in LA land?
From the time he starts police school until the time he figures out that's not the kid who he's looking for, there's a weird disconnect
Mhm.
where, like, the movie is still good. Those scenes are good, but there is a disconnect in what are we doing? What is he there for?
He's just trying to bang Joyce at that point, right?
I don't even know. Because he's trying to bang her almost throughout the whole movie, like as soon as they meet, which I again I think they're nice together, and it works. But it's just like he starts off, he's kindergarten cop, right? It's kindergarten cop, but there's a solid section there where it's just kindergarten teacher.
Yeah, he's not the investigation has completely gone away.
Yeah, and I think
And
you can have it where he's learning to be a better teacher and learning to enjoy it, and the kids are liking him and he's becoming a better teacher while also he's still investigating. But they just kind of don't do that. They just, well, he's becoming a better teacher. And then he's investigating.
we also need to talk about proper ferret care, because that man left the ferret in the car. Was the plan to leave the ferret in the car the whole school day?
It might
'Cause
have
that is
been.
not-
It might have been.
That is not proper ferret care.
I know. I don't even think the window was cracked.
No.
Yeah.
And I mean that's a small aside, but I was like, wait a minute. Very convenient ferret throughout the movie that ends up being the thing that
Chekhov's ferret.
saves the day.
I
Chekhov's ferret.
You know what though? I think more movie characters need to have pet ferrets.
Yeah, I agree. They're cute. I like them.
I do like it. I just like that little quirk that he's this hard-edged cop with a pet ferret.
Yeah, he doesn't really ever explain it. He just has it.
No, not a dog, not even a cat, a ferret. I love it.
The description, where did I watch this? I watched this on Peacock. The descriptor for this on Peacock was a double-fisted cop. What the fuck is that?
I don't know.
Or it was either a double-fisted or a two-fisted. I was like, yeah, just like every other cop. The fuck does that mean?
Oh, do you have any negatives?
Yeah, I don't understand why he needed to kill Barry at the beginning, or Danny. Why he killed Danny at the beginning?
Oh, the bad
He's
guy?
just like, oh, yeah, Danny. Does anyone else know? Nope, just me.
I guess because he's a bad guy.
I don't
I think
like, you needed to make him, yeah, like very
Yeah.
point blank, like, hey, this is the bad guy. He just killed this guy. But
I don't-
otherwise,
I
it's
don't-
like, why are you?
I don't think you had to. I mean, I don't even think it's to make him seem to make him a bad guy because he's a really fucking slimy,
Yeah,
right? And he's slimy and creepy, and he talks in like a weird, creepy, like it feels like he's almost doing like a Crispin Glover.
he's creepy the entire movie. And there's
Yeah.
that scene where him and his mom are getting medicine, and he's like, "What do we need all this for? You're gonna ruin the boy. You did this to me, and I'm fine." She's like, "It's because I did this to you."
Yeah,
Like, he's
Yeah,
not fine at all.
he's very unsettling and creepy. So I don't think I think he just killed the guy because they needed an excuse to have him in prison. That's why because they need to get to Joyce so she would testify against them.
Yeah, because the druggie wasn't going to, or she was, and then she overdosed. I'm air quoting.
Yeah, because they poisoned her. I think the movie needed more of him, to be honest with you, because he disappears for so long, and
Yeah,
that's
it feels detached.
and it does it him being gone for so long does add to that fact of when he's not investigating or when you don't see him actively investigating, because I guess maybe he's investigating in the background, like during that section where he's just being teacher, you just don't see it. But like during that section, if there was some sort of villain presence there at the same time, it wouldn't feel as like, what are we doing here?
And again, that's why I think having someone who like spilled the tea on Joyce being there would fill that gap while he's still trying to get out of prison or trying to get out of holding.
Yeah, or even have the mom. Like if he's in prison, have the mom do more things, right? Just it needed some sort of villain presence in that section. Just so if you're not going to have him actively investigating and you're going to commit to this is the section where he learns that he's good at teaching and the kids like him and he likes it, you need to have you need to show us what the villains are doing so we still have some connection to this is what it's all about. This is why he's there. This is why this is happening.
Could you make the with all the and you may not have as many of these in Canada, but with all the school shootings and the school violence, can you make this movie today?
No.
I don't think you can. And I mean, I can't think of the like do we still have cops playing good guys in movies anymore? I mean, I think of like, well, those are private investigators and the nice guys, so no. Well, I can't think of the last movie I saw where like the cop was the hero.
I think you could make a movie where a cop learns to be a teacher and quits his job to become a teacher because he realizes that's what's better and like he's better at it and being a cop is bad and being a kindergarten teacher is good and fulfilling. But you couldn't make this because the school would just get shot up.
Right. The only well, and he does point guns at the kids in this movie. The only cop I can think of in a movie recently was Sam Rockwell in Three Billboards Over Ebbing, Missouri, and he was a racist cop, but he ends up being the good guy in the end. So he's a cop.
Do secret agents count? Does Ethan Hunt count?
No, they don't. That's not a cop. That's not a cop. You
Okay.
know it's not a. You know that. Come on.
He's
You know
kind.
that's
I
not
mean,
a
he's
cop.
kind of a cop. He's enforcing the law of
Yeah.
of humanity.
That was something I was thinking about before the episode. Is like, you know, you don't really see cops in movies anymore. They're all on the Dick Wolf shows. That's where the cops are resigned to is TV. They don't get the movies anymore.
Oh, yeah. I guess not. Well, hang on. No, I thought of one, but I didn't.
It's right. I think I'm onto something here.
Does FBI count?
No,
Okay.
they're not cops. The cops hate FBI. As soon as FBI shows up, the cops are like, fuck FBI.
I saw a movie recently where Jude Law, as an FBI guy, works with the cops.
What is that movie? I want to see that. I think it's streaming now.
The Order.
The Order. I hear good things.
It is
not
good.
just from you.
It is good. Great
I'm gonna
mustache.
check it out. Oh, it's Jude Law, of course.
Yeah, incredible mustache.
Yeah, I'm not thinking. No cop movies come to mind. Back on the positive side, I do like that this movie kind of dabbles on the exploration of like the importance of good parenting.
Yeah.
Between Crisp and his mommy issues, you got you got Zach getting beat up. You got all the different kids, and like you kind of see the sadness in like some of the kids, the way they talk about their parents, and then like some of the ones that are like, "Dad sees vaginas all day, man." Like you see the different levels of excitement in the ways the kids talk about their parents and how their parents are ultimately doing.
Yeah. And Schwarzenegger mentioned it too. Like his dad was a cop, his grandfather was a cop, his mom was married to a cop. So that's why he's a cop. And
That's why he's a cop. And I also like
he's
that he
good at
doesn't
it.
get any. He doesn't get any. We get no closure on him and his son that he's estranged from.
Yeah, that's just because what
It's just-
sometimes you don't.
That's just what it is. It's again, you make it today. There's going to be a scene where like some random 13-year-old we maybe saw on a phone call earlier is like, "Dad, I'm here."
Yeah,
And
yeah,
then the music swells as they embrace.
yeah. This one, like, it's mentioned a couple times, and it's just left at that. He has an estranged son, and he probably stays estranged when Mr. John Kimball leaves his job as a LAPD detective and becomes a kindergarten teacher in Astoria.
He's too busy banging Joyce in front of the kids. At the end of the movie makes me feel uneasy. They're kissing in the middle of the classroom. I'm like, what? Why? Why? I've had a lot of substitute teachers. None of them have ever kissed any of the regular teachers in the middle of class.
Well, doesn't he become a full-time teacher by that point? So he's not a substitute, so it's okay.
I love that they bring him back into the classroom while the new sub is just standing there, like, doesn't give a shit. That sub they have in there for him looks like the most fucking, I'm carting the TV in ass teacher that I've ever seen. Like, we're watching Bill Nye, this Bill Nye tape, the one Bill Nye tape the school has. Here we go.
I bet you she's just another teacher who was like, "Can you just take 10 minutes out of your day to do this bit?" And she was like, fine.
Look, we're gonna bring him in. The kids love him. He's probably gonna bang the first grade teacher on one of these desks later. Can you make time, please?
I do love
Please?
how, like, at first, I do love the way the kids warm up to him because they do not respect him at all
No,
when he
they're
shows up.
terrified of him.
He's this big dude, and they're not even terrified of him at first. They just like they don't respect him. They don't listen to him. They go buck wild. Then he yells "shut up" in his big booming Austrian voice, and they start crying. And
Yeah, the
Dominic even tells him, "You're bad at this." Like he lists all the people he knows that would be better at this.
yeah, the shouting, like as soon as he shouted "shut up," I was like, "Oh, those kids are gonna start crying." Because I've had my days where it's like, "Stop asking me questions," and then you get the kid get like the bottom lip, and you're like, "No, ask me all the questions. I am so sorry, so sorry. I didn't mean it."
I used to work in with kids. I used to work in daycares. I was a teacher's assistant for a couple of classes, like grade 1s and 2s and whatever. No, man, you can't like they're just little people who want to insult you and have a good time.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta. And I think like Arnold shut up to the like his shut up, like the most accurate I've ever seen. It's between him and Sandler and Big Daddy.
Yeah,
Get the kid a Happy Meal.
Yeah, he's fed up. And I love after his first day, he just collapses.
Yeah, he's face all contorted to the bed, like yeah, you mumbling. You can barely tell what he's saying. Meanwhile, you got Phoebe in the other room shitting her brains out.
Yeah. And yeah, kids are just little people who want to quip at you. Like w- uh, I can't believe it's been this long since we mentioned the famous line from this movie.
Which one is that? It's me, the kindergarten cop.
No,
He says it.
that's the Jason Statham reboot.
What am I, some kind of kindergarten cop?
Oi, who am I? I'm the kindergarten cop. No,
You
when
drink
he
that juice box,
when
I take you out.
he's sitting down and he's like rubbing his head. He's like, I've got a headache. And just the one kid, it could be a brain tumor.
That's right.
It's not a tumor. It's not.
You drink that juice box, I'm gonna have to put you down for nap time. Sorry, my Stathamisms, they're coming back. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I can't. Anything else on Kindergarten Cop? I want to live in Astoria.
Astoria.
Ostrichville. I want to live in Ostrichville. Whatever the town's
I want
called.
to live there too. They had a fucking carnival with a petting zoo for their elementary school.
I've seen that. That's not new. That's nothing new.
I didn't have a petting zoo at my school carnival.
We at our school carnival we played donkey basketball.
The hell is that?
They get like a bunch of donkeys on the floor and you play basketball while riding donkeys.
That's insane. My school carnival had a shitty clown who could barely make balloon animals.
I have a picture with the donkey that I rode. They purposely gave me the biggest pain in the ass. He was the smallest donkey, but he was the biggest pain in the ass.
The only thing my school carnival was good for was ditching.
You shouldn't ditch school. It's not good.
Not
good.
If we're circling back to life stories, actually I shouldn't tell this one. My dad's listening.
Oh no. Oh wait, is your dad in the room?
No, he listens.
tell it.
He listens to the show.
The statute of limitations is over. Matt's dad, it's okay. Matt, tell the story.
I don't know. He could be listening in proximity to my mom. He doesn't use headphones.
All right, you'll tell me off the cast.
Yeah. But no, I like look, like I said, Arnold is one of those actors. If he's in a movie, I'm probably gonna be entertained. He makes things more entertaining. And this
He's
movie
funny.
he's funny, and this movie doesn't work with I don't think this movie works with anybody else.
I still would have liked to see the DeVito version of this movie.
Yeah, that would be fun, but I don't know if it would work as well. I think this movie really this movie doesn't work as well with anybody else because Arnold really did have a way of he knew what his image was and he knew how to make fun of himself and look like a goof.
He just dresses like I forget how well dressed he is in movies where he's not a commando.
Yeah.
Or he's not like in the army just wearing whatever the army gives him.
He dresses well. And I love the gag where the moms are talking about this new kindergarten teacher who's a man, and they're going, that's kind of creepy. I don't know if I want a man teaching my kids. And then Arnold shows up to work in a polo shirt in a
Oh, and
polo
he's so handsome.
t-shirt with his nice hair and his huge muscles, and they all look and they go, "That's my new teacher, Mom." And they're like, "Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, I'm not wearing makeup. Oh my god."
They're like, me neither, me neither. It's like, what's the matter? You're married. I'm not.
Yeah, and like 10 minutes later, the kid's like, "Mr. Kimball, are you married?" "No." "He's not married, Ma."
It's true. Man, again, the kids are amazing in this. Like
Yeah.
very, very, very kid.
Very kid. And Arnold's great. And yeah, I don't think this works with anybody else because I don't know if any other action star would. I know they've done it since because they were like, well, Arnold did it, so I got to have my kindergarten cop. Vin Diesel was the babysitter, and The Rock was the tooth fairy. But I don't. Nobody's
All I'm
Arnold.
saying is
Nobody's Arnold.
just imagine Danny DeVito telling Joyce he can protect her when Dominic disappears. Just imagine the magic of that scene. And then at the end, after Danny DeVito's broken both of his legs and he comes back, he lifts Joyce up and they just kiss in the middle of the classroom in front of all those kids.
I just know, but I'm just gonna take this time to say Arnold really was one of a kind.
Is he dead?
No, but he's not really making movies anymore.
We don't really have an action. We don't have an action guy. I mean, Tom Cruise is the action guy right now.
Yeah, but even Tom Cruise, like, it's a different animal than Arnold. Like, there's no, like, a lot of people after Arnold like stepped away and became governor were like, well, who's gonna be the next Arnold? Is it gonna be The Rock? Is it gonna be Vin Diesel? It's like there never was one, and there can't be.
Neither.
There can
No.
never be another Arnold because there's no other action star who didn't take himself this seriously, who would make a movie like this. And everybody makes movies like this now because, well, Arnold did it, but like just nobody can. He just had a real good sense of this is what my image is, this is what I'm good at, this is how I can make fun of myself.
I mean, is that Statham at this point? I mean, yeah, Statham's got that thing in his contract where he can't get beat up, but I mean, with Beekeeper and Working Man, this is Statham saying, like, I know what I am.
Statham
This is me steering into that.
Statham definitely knows what he is and steers into it. But again, if we're doing nobody's Arnold,
No,
because Arnold had that, and he does have his Netflix show, which is pretty amusing. But Arnold had when he was at his prime, he had that ability where he was the action guy. He knew his strengths as the action guy, but he would know this is how I can lampoon myself. Nobody else seems to really do that. The Rock is a brand.
but I mean, again, with Beekeeper, isn't that Statham doing the same thing, lampooning himself? Like, I'm the super serious guy in this stupid role. Like,
I don't think I love the Beekeeper. I don't see the Beekeeper.
No, I love
I don't
the
see it as
Beekeeper
him
as well.
lampooning himself. I just see it as him knowing this is what I do. This is what I do the best. This is what I'm going to continue to do. And that's just them doing it really well. Like he knows his limits, right? And Arnold knew that too. Like Arnold knew his limits. Arnold was never going to sign up for like a Schindler's List, right?
Right.
Right. He was going to be like, what can I do? This is what I can do. But like he knew this is my image as a star. Let's make fun of it. And I guess Statham did that in Spy.
That's the one he did with what's her name?
Melissa McCarthy.
Melissa McCarthy. Because I mean, Statham. When did Statham take off? That was right around the time he started doing those Transporter movies, right?
Yeah, the early 2000s.
Early 2000s. Because he did the Italian Job remake, which he was really good in. He was Handsome Rob.
Handsome Rob, great
role. I think that's what kicked him into high gear. And then Transporter was like a few years after that, I believe.
I consider, and I don't know if I might have said this during the Beekeepers. I consider Statham more of like this generation's Van Damme. He's a better actor, but like he fills that niche.
Does he traffic people? We didn't mention that. We didn't mention that in the sudden death episode. It was so new. It was so, like I was on his Wikipedia as we were doing the episode, and I saw the human trafficking. I was like, oh no.
Yeah, no, he doesn't do that I'm aware of. But just in terms of his movie roles, like he fills that niche. He fills that niche of like that's the kind of movie you're gonna get, right? You're not, Van Damme movies were never as good as like the Willis movies and the Schwarzenegger movies.
I do miss Willis. Like Willis, just like up and gone, man.
Yeah, right.
Not that he was doing much the last 10 years, but
Statham movies, a Statham movie is never gonna be as good as like the best action movie on the market. It's never gonna be as good as a Cruise movie or whatever. But he knows what he's really good at, and he's really good at it.
yeah, but I don't think that's Statham's fault. I think that's just that's more of like the business and the way the business is done now. Like we're not doing these action movies that we're not doing practical stuff like the Arnold movies do. Like
Yeah, but like Statham does practical stuff too, but it's like like the Beekeeper's no John Wick, right? But it was never gonna be.
No.
But it's for
No.
what it is, it's amazing, and that's what Statham knows. This is what I am, and he's incredible at it.
Well, now the thing is, everyone wants their John Wick. Everyone wants their Wick thing. Like Bob Odenkirk has no like, and it's weird to say Bob Odenkirk's an action
Yeah,
movie guy now. But everybody wants their John Wick. Nobody wants to be goofy. Nobody wants to lampoon themselves.
and that's what I'm saying.
I still think Statham's the closest, but everyone wants to be taken seriously.
Everybody wants to be taken seriously. You can't get beat up, and I can't get punched more than 2 times. It's in my contract, right? The Rock is in it, although I guess he's trying to be an actor now. He's in that Safdie movie. But like everybody's like, oh, I'm a brand. I'm this. And it's like I can't look bad on screen. And you look at like Arnold at the height of his action powers, right? At the height of his action stardom, made Twins and this almost back to back.
And they're both good.
Yeah, and they're both great.
What do we giving Kindergarten Cop? I give it a 4.
I give it a 4 as well.
All right. What about Dad movie? Where's this at on the Dad movie scale?
If it's not 100, it's damn close, right?
I think like if you don't give it 100, it's like a 95. I think there's not a lot of action, but like it's good Arnold. Joyce is there. Phoebe is hilarious. There's just not much a dad would dislike here.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 100. And by the way, because this just popped up on my phone, I hope you'll listen to our 30 minutes of bullshit at the beginning because I'm gonna bring this all back. Apparently, somebody else replied to your post in the Matt forum, Nick.
In the Matt forum? Oh God, what happened?
This sounds like something a Kyle would say.
No, I'm giving Kyle vibes. Fuck, I'm deleting it.
No, I'm gonna reply. It's giving Nick vibes.
No.
It's giving Nicholas vibes. I'm gonna use your government name.
I think the Knicks need to go to war with the Mats because this is ridiculous. Sounds like a Kyle was giving Nicholas vibes. Jesus Christ, you're both wrong.
So 4-star, 100% dad movie.
Yeah, we're getting distracted. Yeah. Let's get to our IMDb goofs. These are people that hop onto IMDb after seeing a fine film and typing out a bunch of words to complain about something in the movie instead of just shutting the fuck up and getting over it. I've got one here about, let's see, the children of Kimball's class misquote the Gettysburg Address as our forefathers. The correct line is our fathers. They're kids. People get shit wrong. Shut the fuck up.
Hey, yo, shut the fuck up.
Hey, yo, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, like, come on. What do you? Who cares? Our fathers, our forefathers. Who gives a fuck?
They're kids. Again, they are kids. These are 5-year-olds.
All right.
Which I think will segue perfectly into your IMDb goofs.
Into my IMDb goof. Children are generally too small / young in kindergarten to learn reading, writing, and arithmetic in the general sense of the word, nor are they expected to do homework. So Kimball's marching chant, while certainly charming and humorous, would not really be valid for his students, since they would not likely be familiar yet with grade school concepts. So this man watches this movie and sees, Kimball learning to be a good teacher and the students liking him, and they're doing a fun little chant while they're marching during recess about like doing their homework or whatever. He sees that and thinks, that's wrong. I'm going to type this out.
All right, dad joke time. Do you have a dad joke?
Do you have one so I can think of one?
Yeah. I was actually thinking of this as you were doing your goof. What does no, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. I'm sorry, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. Ooh. What's better than a kindergarten cop?
What?
A first grade cop. I'm tapped. All the stories have like drained my brain.
Did you hear the rumor about the cop who became a kindergarten teacher?
No, I didn't.
Well, turns out it's not a rumor.
I was going in the same direction there, but I couldn't land the joke.
Oh, there. Yeah. All right. We did it.
Did you hear about the guy who thinks the end of the world is coming?
No, I didn't.
He's a doomer.
We did it, folks. We did it.
Hey, do you know
We did it, Joe.
you know what the worst generation is?
The Zoomas.
The Zuma. Not the Zumas, the Boomers.
It's not the Zoomas.
It's not the Zumas.
It's the Boomers.
Hey, I came back. I recovered from my bad dad joke and came up with some classy dad joke. Wait a minute. I don't want to dox you, but your tag on this Matt subreddit.
What about it?
It's got your city.
Oh, no, that's the other guy.
Oh, is that the other guy?
That's the other guy. That's his flair.
Oh shit. I thought that was you.
No. What a coincidence, though. It's not a city,
That's your
by the way.
alt.
It's a province.
That's your fucking alt. Fucking
Yeah.
dweeb using Twitter alts to try and gang up on me. You want to tell a story that you can't tell because your dad's listening, or do you want to spin the wheel?
I thought I would tell you off podcast.
I was trying to get you in trouble.
No, I
Because
can't.
now they're gonna ask. Now they're gonna ask what the story is.
He's never. No, I can't. I can't do it. Maybe.
As soon as you're gonna know when they hear this, because immediately they're gonna be like, Matthew, what's the story?
Well, I'm not. I don't. My mom doesn't listen, but my dad listens, and he doesn't use headphones.
So you just walk to your house and randomly.
So he listens. He listens on his phone, just without headphones. So sometimes he'll listen. Sometimes he listens while he's walking the dog.
No.
Yeah,
Just
sometimes.
listen to my boys' podcast.
Right, he'll listen when he's like on. So sometimes. So you know. So my mom doesn't listen, but there's a very real chance that she overhears. And
Wonder if my dad's listening from hell.
and frankly, honestly, I don't. If my dad knows the story, whatever. My mom finds out, I'd like her not to know these things about me.
I can't wait to hear this. Maybe I'll. Maybe you know what? We were talking about what we were gonna do on the 50th episode. Maybe I'll just have your mom and dad on the podcast, and we'll do it without you.
Oh my God, no.
That would be great. Oh my god.
Not my mom. My dad will do it. My dad will do it. If you want, for the 50th episode, he'll replace me.
Oh, but then I'll have to do other recording. Well, you'd have to set up the recording and leave the room, wouldn't you?
I'll set it up. I'll click record, and then I can be in the room as a producer.
Matt, you got the clip for that? we'll let the internet decide.
Yeah. But yeah, let me spin this wheel.
Spin that wheel. It's gonna be sunshine. I'm already calling it.
You
It's gonna
think?
happen. I have a feeling.
All right.
Wow. Not sunshine.
It is not sunshine.
I had a feeling it was gonna happen. The conversation.
It's a double
con-
feature with The Conversation and Enemy of the State, which in my opinion is a great double feature. But we have a guest
You know, we're
coming on.
getting-
We have a guest coming on next week. It was a matter of time before a guest landed on a double feature. Should we just spin again for their sake?
Let's spin again for their shake. There was I saw a viral tweet about the conversation, or a viral post on Blue Sky.
Did
And I
you?
was like, oh, yeah. I was like, oh, shoot, that something's gonna happen now.
Yeah. I mean,
And look, we got it.
unless they'd be down to do a double feature.
I don't know. This is a busy. Well, you know what? He's a writer. He's a writer, so he's not working like most writers right now. I could ask him, and if it doesn't work out, we could always respin.
I'm gonna spin the wheel. I'm gonna spin again, and we'll give
So
him.
we have
the
our
cho-
two. We
we'll-
have our two,
we'll-
and then we'll know. Okay,
we'll-
yeah.
We'll give him the choice.
Okay.
Whichever one he chooses, I will take off the wheel, and the other one will stay on the wheel for a future time.
We want to keep everything above board here. We don't want
Yeah.
anyone
The
feeling like we're cheating the wheel.
The listeners, however, will not know which one this man chose until next week.
Right. Ooh, I kind of like that.
Yeah. And I'm going to spin one more time. Okay, the wheel has landed on Sunshine, which we promised to another guest.
Let's just, you know what?
Third
I
time.
can push the other guest out, and we can just do Sunshine next week.
How like committed was she to like I'll come on for Sunshine?
You seem pretty committed.
Okay, let me just spin again then.
Oh my God, we got 3 options for next week's episode. No one knows what's gonna happen.
Kingsman. Kingsman is the third choice.
Hey, these are all great choices. We don't know which one we're watching.
Yeah, we don't.
We got a week. We got a week.
We got a week. It might be 2 movies.
All right, I am messaging Kate right now.
Oh, you're messaging Kate about Sunshine?
Yeah. Yes.
What did you say? How committed are you to Sunshine?
I said, would you be down to come on and talk Sunshine next Friday? We'll see what happens.
Wait, hang on. I'm so confused now. Now we're getting Kate on next week?
We're getting Kate. If Kate can do Sunshine, let's just do Sunshine, and then we can push my other guy to the week after, because his schedule can be real touch or go.
I thought we were taking the month off.
Wait, oh, is next week the last week? That really threw me for a loop then.
Yeah. This is all off podcast. The listeners don't need to hear this part.
Yeah. No, we'll figure it out.
We will. Until we do, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Buscemi, we're just as much in the dark as you are.
Yeah. It's a mystery.
It is a mystery, but what's not a mystery is that you should definitely go and leave a review for the show on whichever podcast app you're listening to. I'm not going to tell you what kind of review, but leave a review nonetheless.
Do it.
Do it.
You got nothing better to do.
You
already listened to the podcast.
You're already listening. You already like us, or maybe you don't like us and you hate listening. Just leave a review. It helps. It helps us in the algorithm, and also forget about the algorithm. You know, tell people, spread the word.
Yeah.
Tell your friends. Tell your family. But whatever you do, don't tell your mother.